Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I did a story on this guy a couple of weeks ago when the news came out that he faked his own death. This piece of crap right here, 44-year-old Ryan Borgwardt. I have trouble with his last name. He's from Watertown, Wisconsin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard this story, this man faked his own death. Told his wife he was going to go fishing, jumped in the kayak, went out there in the middle of the water, supposedly, was reported missing. Kayak was at the bottom of the lake. So was his life vest and all this other stuff. Police went and searched for this guy for 54 days until it was found out that he shot up through Canada on his way to meet some chick from Uzbekistan, up and leaving his family and just disappearing without a trace. Recently, he came forward and gave a proof of life video that you guys will see on here, where he's living in Russia now. This guy is a super simp. And on top of that, the embarrassment he brought to his family, and it's not their fault, is a damn shame. This guy faces a lot of charges. Well, not a lot of charges, but they're trying to get the money back for the search efforts, which came up to around $40-something thousand. He's not telling nobody where he's at, but he's on email contact with the local authorities out there in Watertown. This is a damn disgrace. I'm about to show you, well, he's about to explain how he did it. Look.
Good evening, it's Ryan Borgwardt.
This proof-of-life video from the Wisconsin man police say staged his own death came as a shock to investigators.
I'm in my apartment. I am safe, secure, no problem.
The specific location of the married father of three is still unknown, but Green Lake County Sheriff Mark Podol says his department is now emailing Ryan Borgwardt daily.
Our biggest concern was that he was safe and well.
Borgwardt was reported missing in August after police found his capsized kayak and fishing rod, wallet and keys, and vehicle parked near Wisconsin's Green Lake.
He picked Green Lake was because it was the deepest lake in Wisconsin. He did the research.
But in October, the department learned Borgwardt's passport was run in Canada the day after he was reported missing, and that he moved funds to a foreign bank, took out a $375,000 life insurance policy for his family, and began communicating with a woman in Uzbekistan, they say.
He had his plan. His plan didn't work out.
Borgwardt told investigators he used an inflatable boat to paddle off the lake, riding a stashed e-bike more than 70 miles to Madison, hopping on a bus that took him through Detroit and into Canada, where the sheriff says he got on a plane to Europe.
He did say was he didn't expect us to go more than 2 weeks in searching for him. Well, I hate to tell you, he picked the wrong sheriff and the wrong department.
Podol says the obstruction charges will be filed within weeks and that the department will fight to get back up to $40,000 spent on the extensive search. While his wife Emily has not publicly commented since the investigation took a turn, she has been in regular contact with investigators.
She's strong. She's done everything that we have asked her, but her biggest concern is her kids and how she can explain to them what took place.
And his main message is an emotional ask for Borgwardt to come home to his family for the holidays.
Explain the emotion there.
You're talking about family, kids. And kids are the most important thing in your life. And what better gift that he could give his kids to return?
And Shaquille Brewster joins us now from our Midwest Bureau. Shaq, this is a crazy story. Have authorities said how they were able to actually get that email address to get in touch with Ryan?
Well, the sheriff pointed to his laptop, which has already been a crucial clue in this entire investigation. They say they essentially searched it for any email address or phone number they can find, and they were able to make contact with someone that they would only describe as a Russian-speaking woman. They say she was able to help connect them directly to Borgwardt for communication, and that's what led to what they're now calling these near daily email exchanges.
That's the story of this piece of shit. And I'm going to be honest with you. As men, and men won't admit it, we all did some of the craziest stuff chasing ass. But this right here is as extreme as it gets. Ladies and gentlemen, this man jumped up and just left his family. Just left his family. He had a daughter, 2 sons, his wife. Just up and left them. No warning, no nothing. Took out the life insurance policy. Now, according to the press conferences and other videos I've seen, he didn't take all of the money. So he did leave them some money. It wasn't like he just took all of his finances and left. But either way, you don't leave people that follow you from your leadership. And on top of that, you had a wife, had all these kids with her, and then just up and left without saying nothing to anybody when you're just as important in their life as the mother is. It's crazy, man. A lot of people don't pay attention to this, like this type of stuff, to where, you know, it's just like, oh, you just chalk it up, oh, that's messed up. It's beyond messed up, y'all. It's beyond messed up. This guy got a daughter. Got a daughter. She's still young. Just walk off and left her. Now his sons are older. And like I said before in my other video when I was talking about this, the shame that these people have, you know, that he left them in, is not even their fault. This guy could have divorced his wife and then made a move. And then if y'all paid attention to the story, him and the girl ain't even together no more. It didn't work out. He got an apartment over there and he's stuck in Russia. He keep popping up talking, oh, I'm here, I'm this and that. You notice the wife ain't saying no comments because she don't want him back. I can guarantee you. You up and left us without probable cause or anything like that, don't come back. Stay where you at. And they doing the right thing by staying out of the public eye. They don't need to make no, public appearances and talk, because everything he did says it all. This guy is weak. In fact, he's super weak. That's crazy. Just up and just leave your kids thinking about you not even gonna come back because you looking for love in another country. You think about that. This is the equivalent, and this is what keeps bothering me. This is the equivalent of me meeting a woman. This is just hypothetical. Me meeting a woman, we're walking down a road that's unknown for a long time. Start having children, the children walking with us, everything. We going, following this man who's our father and husband. Then all of a sudden, as we go and go to sleep one night, we wake up and the leader ain't there. And now we left in the wilderness following the leader, somebody that don't even give a fuck about us. And that's the part that's hurtful. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to come back if he can help it, y'all. He's not going to come back, and I'm going to tell you why. He's not wanting to pay that money, and he's not wanting to face his family. And he faces jail time. Just that alone, he's not coming back. Now, I guess it's a misdemeanor or whatever, but they're not trying to extradite him. They're not trying to get in touch with authorities over there, because when somebody's a missing person, whether they fake their own death or not, they have a right not to be found if they don't want to be found, if they're getting away from somebody. So that's the only thing that's saving him. So he can stay out there all he wants, but when he come back, he will have to face a lot of people other than his family. But I mean, whatever those kids are going through, it's messed up, because their whole life was being raised in a house with a man and a woman. And I'm sure his sons had things that they like to do with their dad, and all of a sudden he done uprooted himself and ran and went with some woman that didn't work out. And it upset the balance of the household. Said this motherfucker got on a bike. Said he researched it. Got on a bike and rode 70 miles at night Just 70 miles on a bike. All for some ass, y'all. For some ass. 44 years old, trying to find love in another country. They got his laptop and all this other stuff. Then a Russian person is the one that turned him in. Who you think that was? Probably the chick he was with. It's a damn shame, man. I mean, this guy looks hella stupid and there's nothing he can say to make things right. Not with the public listening to this shit or his damn family. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You 44 years old trying to start your life over again like you 24 with a woman. After you already wrote your own history back here in the States with your own family. Now you want to up and jump to another piece of paper. That's too much ink to erase off of one page, which was your life with these people. You're a dumbass. See you in the next video. Take care. And one more thing. What do you think is worse, more messed up? The fact that there was people with his family was sad and heartbroken thinking that he had died in that lake while these people were searching for this man for 54 days while he laying up with some chick he just met over the internet, or the fact that they found out he was alive and deserted him. What you think is messed up? What is worse? These people are going through a lot, y'all. Just being pulled in all different directions emotionally. Nobody should have to go through that. So I do sympathize with these folks. And them not speaking is a good thing, because this guy is a piece of shit. Thanks for listening.